Thank you so much for coming out tonight. You guys have been far too kind. I appreciate you guys being here. And to cap the night off, I'm gonna leave you guys with this last song. Survival.
I was someone who was looking for belonging and identity and purpose all my life. And for me, I grew up in Silver Spring, Maryland. I wasn't around a lot of Koreans or people that looked like me. So elementary school, I wasn't the best student. I was decent. I wasn't the best athlete. So, you know, it was hard for me to find some sort of niche. But in middle school, that's when I discovered the whole culture of hip hop. I first listened to Nas' Stillmatic. That album changed my life. That's how I found my belonging, being in the hip hop community. Whenever I would meet someone else who loves the same hip hop musician, I'll just be like, yo, who's your favorite rapper? Nas? Yo, me too. What album? Illmatic? Yeah! You know, and instantly there is a, you know, what appears to be a strong bond. Because I found that belonging, I latched onto it. That would be who I was. In middle school, if you meet any of my middle school friends, I repped hip hop. And for me, I had deep questions in my life still. Why am I here? What am I created to do? What's my identity? Hip hop didn't really answer that for me. When I first started going to church in 9th grade, I was just like, whoa, this is interesting. I'm culture shocked. There's a whole bunch of Asians. They're all Koreans. And I was like, oh my gosh, they look like me. They smell like me. They smell like kimchi. Like, I've never had that before. So I found a lot of guys that were my age. I was also looking for mentors or older brothers. Found a lot of those at my church. So, you know, that's why I stayed at church. And in 2006, that's when God changed my life. I think that's really when I had a genuine conversion. There was this one moment when I was driving in the car. I was on the way to the pool or something. I feel like that's when God spoke to me. Yo, I've been answering your questions this whole time. God gives you identity. You are God's son. You have a belonging now. Wake up, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, it all makes sense now. It's like God opened my eyes to that truth. You know, I've been ignoring that truth ever since 9th grade when I heard the gospel preached at my church. And you know, whenever you're faced with a certain kind of truth, you either have to accept it or reject it. You need to face the truth and respond. So 2006 was when I really responded. He showed me that he was good and worthy to give up everything for. You know, that's a special moment that I had with God, and you know, ever since that day, my life has never been the same.
Breathe out. I like the sound of that, so kick your feet up and put your stuff down. We like the sound of that.